Hey guys, welcome back to our seventh episode. We called it Mamma Mia because it is
Yeah,
Mamma Mia. My name
yeah.
is Iyad. I'm your host, and our guest for this week is back again, Mr. Nathan. Welcome
Yes,
back.
you can't hold a good thing back. Yeah, it's like an
Exactly,
addiction.
like it is like an addiction. This week we tried online podcast where we don't have an excuse to not have any episodes,
Unless I'm
you
sleeping.
know. Yeah, unless like one of us is sleeping,
Yeah.
In this week, Nathan and Banters, we are going to have short topics because this was recorded between the races. We're gonna have like what is the latest news in the F1 world. Then we're gonna jump in quickly to crazy but true. Like a crazy story in F1 history. We're gonna go to the pit quiz and have a quick information about the next race. Then our predictions. So, Mr. Nathan, are you ready for all the crazy, crazy, crazy stories happening around F1 lately?
Yes, hit me. Hit me. As you can see, my studio is also all set up.
1 second. One of the news which we saw, Mr. Nathan, FIA has revised their penalties for swearing. As we know, guys, from previous episodes, we said like that each driver is going to have $10,000 fine in case if they swear on the radio or on like swearing, basically.
Yeah,
But
interview, conference, or yeah.
But like the news is like the FIA has revised the swearing penalties after all. Do you have any information about it, Mr. Nathan?
Yeah, I think I read something of FIA has given the stewards like the power to suspend penalties based on the environment that they are in. So if it's in a controlled environment, they could be penalized, but it will be less. And that, for example, is a press conference or a post-race interview. But if it's in an uncontrolled environment, they could not penalize them at all. And above and beyond that, the stewards can also suspend any penalties that have been infringed based on when you use now my English is gone, discretion. They can use their discretion, they can use their discretion, so they can judge whether or not to suspend penalties for drivers who've been swearing. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I
I'm not sure about the amount that the reduction of the penalty will be.
I've read that it's going to be reduced from 10K to 5K. I think something like that. It depends if
Okay.
it's the first time, I think, or something like that. You know,
Oh yes, 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 yes. Yes. Also, first-time drivers or first-time.
swearer, first time
Yes.
person. Oh,
First-time drivers. Yes.
do you think there would be a first time driver? I think with such sports, it's going to be hard for them so hard for them to not swear. Like,
Yeah.
imagine you're driving that speed and with all the stress you have around you, and then you are not going to swear, like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. If I'm gonna skid and go onto the gravel and knock into the wall, I'm not gonna say "oh poo."
Yeah, imagine. Oh,
Oh poo.
poo!
Oh, oh, bollocks. Yeah, no, or don't say that. Figure it out.
Another big news happened is Alpine, like where the headline of the week. We saw Doohan and his performance in the first 5 races or 6 races, let's say, maybe 7 if we want to to count Abu Dhabi last year. It was poor, but poor Doohan. He got sacked. He got fired and replaced by Colapinto. We mentioned Colapinto like few episodes before, and in last week episode that he was seen at the beginning of April, like in Monza, testing an Alpine,
Yep.
and we said like that Doohan has to step up his games to make sure that he won't be replaced. But
Yeah.
then he got replaced, and it was a surprise. And the thing is, like which I read, which confused me to be honest, that Colapinto is having 5 race contract. So it's not till the end of the year. It's 5 race contract. And they said Doohan is going to be back as the reserved driver for Alpine. So I'm not sure what's going on.
I can understand that, because if you're not performing in your job and you are not being beneficial, you have to be appraised. Like, you have to say, listen here, yeah, you're not pulling your weight. You're costing us more than we are profiting from you. And so you have to either step up your game, or you're going to lose, your place. So it's not surprising that Doohan was replaced, because Colapinto also came in last year, guns
He
blazing.
came,
And so
yes, with
quite,
Williams.
and Doohan didn't do that for me. Like, I don't speak about him. I don't speak about him. I don't. He hasn't impressed me in the way that Antonelli has. So I got to think about that also. If you want to make an impression on me as a driver, you have to show me what you got. And I'm afraid, like, he's always going out in qualification 1 or 2, or stepping up.
As you said, like Colapinto in general is like you mentioned. Like, yeah, last year he joined with Williams when he replaced Sergio Logan. Right, his first debut was, I think, in the Italian Grand Prix. I think with Williams, but like he had 9 Grand Prix with Williams last year, right? And he got in total like 5 points. The best one he finished was the 8th position, I think, in Azerbaijan last year. So like
Yeah.
he's not a bad driver. He will do something, and I think him and Gasly together, they will do some changes. Again, it's only for 5 races for now, and I think the contract will be renewed with him. His racing background, man, is great. Like, he started with karting when he was 9 years old, and in 2019 he won the Spanish F4 championship with 11 wins and 13 podiums. Like.
Wow.
Another one, he joined Racing Academy, like Williams Racing Driver Academy, early 2023. And of course, he made the first Formula One practice debut in 23 in British Grand Prix. So, like, for me, like, I think Colapinto is going to do something. And I'm sorry
Yeah.
for Doohan, but like Doohan did not achieve anything. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much time in the year to race. Like, it seems like a whole year, but also every race really counts. It's not like it's a league in football, so you only have one chance a weekend to make an impression. And unfortunately, when you have teams like McLaren and Mercedes and Red Bull that are racking up the numbers in terms of constructors' points, you can't be straggling at the back all the time. 5 races is a lot of points to lose. So it's a high risk, high stakes kind of competition.
I just noticed that this light is out of battery. So I started with nice contrast. Now this light is gone, and now I hope the blue one will not go out.
It was in the process of changing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I felt sorry for Doohan because I've read that he was receiving threats, emails, and his personal emails. I don't know.
Wow.
It's so bad. Like, I can't imagine. Like, remember Latifi when he had that crash when Verstappen won his first championship in Abu Dhabi.
Mm.
He also got like a lot of threats in the email, like from Lewis Hamilton's fans, basically.
Wow.
That like he did that on purpose, and it's so sad to reach in such level. Like, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
also with Alpine, and look at the timing. Like the team principal himself, Oliver Ox, also resigned. So like
Okay.
that,
Wow.
yeah, the timing is like, but like his brother got accused for transferring money, which is related to money laundering or something. I'm not sure. And like he flew to Dubai, or he was flying to Dubai. I have no idea. But the timing is different. Like some people said, like he did this because of Doohan, but then later on we found out that his brother had a criminal issue, and that's
Wow.
why he resigned. Still, we don't know the reason. He completely silent. Alpine said it has nothing to do with his brother. It has nothing to do with Doohan exit. But this is the crazy one, man. Who replaced him? Flavio Briatore. Like, you know that he is now the oldest current team boss. He's 75 years old,
Oh,
and he's the
Yeah.
oldest.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not very familiar with team bosses except for Toto and what's his name, Spice Girl's husband.
Hornet.
Oh, what Christian. Yeah.
Yeah,
I kind of know them.
dude.
And Gunter with his foul mouth. Yeah, I only know them, but it's interesting to know. Like 75. I mean,
75 years old, and it's not only this,
experience.
but
I
like,
mean,
have
still
you heard about the crash gate?
no, no.
Crashgate, it's a controversy of Formula One. It happened with Renault. He was the manager of Renault back in time. And in 2008, in the Singaporean Grand Prix,
Hmm.
I think Alonso was fighting for the win, right? To win the championship. So Alonso was driving along with another driver called Nelson Piquet Jr. The order giving to Nelson Piquet to crash on purpose. Yeah, so he went to the wall like on turn 17, crashed his car after Alonso has pitted or something like that. So the safety car deployed, and like that led cars like to run out of fuels, and they were forced to pit under the safety car. It was a chaos. It gave Alonso like the advantage, and I think he won it, and he won the championship at that time. But later on, Nelson said it out loud, and he went for a trial, and Flavio got banned from F1 for
For life.
life.
For life.
You know,
That's
and
a big
then it is, and then after that, I think he retrieved the course or whatever it says, the court decision, and we saw him now. He is back with Alpine, but to be a team principal again, like
Yeah.
that's I don't know. You watched Drive to Survive? You saw Drive to Survive, right?
I did watch, and I don't recall that. But I mean, on the one hand, there's that part where you make a bad decision, but you grow from it. So either he'll grow from it and be an exceptional team principal,
I hope so.
or he comes in and he still has that do or die kind of attitude where you'll do anything, to get to the top.
If you did not watch that episode in Drive to Survive, you need to watch it because I think it's by the end or where the episode where I think it was for science, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
And he came in, looks like the Godfather, and I mean it as a character. Like, oh, what he needs a cigar in his mouth and be like,
Is he a biggish guy? Because
he's Italian, I think.
okay,
He's
okay.
Italian, like, but he
Yeah, but
acts like
maybe
like
post
he
the link
acts like a mob man.
maybe post the link or a description of the episode.
Yeah, well, I will. I will find it out and I'll put it in the description. I hope, as you said, he's going to do something new and he's going to change everything. But that's interestingly, Mick Gasly, since 5 years now, raced for 4 different principals.
in the same team.
Yeah, and the same team. The first one was Otmar, then Bruno came in. This one, the one who left Oliver, sorry. And now Flavio. That's interestingly, like,
Yeah, consistency and strategy and all those things. Everybody has their own vision for their team, and if something isn't working, you have to change that plan. And we'll see what stays, what goes. If they improve, if they don't.
We'll see. Like Imola will be the start of it. Berman is not anymore teenager. He's now 20 years old.
Lovely.
His birthday was on the 8th of May. Another news: Miami could be a night race in the future. Now that they moved it to when did they say up to 2041, right?
Yes.
So they are thinking to make Miami as a night race, which will be interesting.
Isn't there another track? I think isn't Las Vegas a night race?
Las Vegas is night one,
Yeah.
but they want, like they said, like with Miami, just to, because you know how like the temperature is high and
Yes.
the tires is great, so quick, so hopefully Carlos Sainz's father is going to run for FIA president against Mohammed bin Slayem. That would be like what James Vowell said, like the team principal of Williams. He is a good fit. So let's see how things goes with that. George Russell, he was having an informal talks with Horner to have a potential switch to Red Bull next year.
Oh,
yeah.
And Max is his favorite. They are besties. So, if,
Do you
if that
think they
was
are going to sit on the same table next to each other, or like Russell will be down
yes,
there and like
that's that way. Oh, interesting.
that was hilarious
Picture.
picture, like in the.
Yeah, wasn't that
But
in Abu Dhabi?
Max, it was in Abu Dhabi, yeah, like before Abu Dhabi. I think when Russell woke up by the end and like he thought that he could be the champions of the world. But
Yeah.
Max will be free to leave Red Bull if he will not be in top two by the summer break. I think that's mentioned in his contract.
Wow. Okay. Okay. How do
Oh,
you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Because that's your dude.
well, if he will leave, with all respect, like yes, I know that the drivers are looking for the fastest car,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think that that's a good move for him
Mm.
to go outside of Red Bull. Like, he can leave, but I don't think that he's leaving because
Yeah.
there is another rumor said that Horner is going to leave and the team principal of or the
I
CEO
see.
of Racing Bulls is going to replace him. But Red Bull denied all of these. Again, scandals. I don't know if it's true or not. But speaking of Red Bull, they kept insisting that there is something with McLaren car. So they've added what you call the thermal camera,
Yeah.
and they were tracking the McLaren brakes. And they found out that the brakes are not overheating the tires. To point that Red Bull asked the
Yeah.
FIA for official inspection for the car. And when they did that, like they found nothing wrong. Like everything was as per the rule. The innovation which McLaren had on braking pads is genius. Whatever materials they are using, make it cool, which means they can go furthermore with the tires while everyone else are suffering and they had to go
Yes.
back to the pit.
As long as it's in the restrictions of what you can do in the
Yeah,
parameters,
like they couldn't
then it
find
works.
anything wrong with it, which means that they could find the loophole, I think, and
Yeah.
they were literally playing the rules, Ottman, the ex-principal of Alpine and Aston Martin, is thinking, or
Uh,
he wants to form the 12th F1 team.
oh, the
He want.
12th. So
We are
11
going
is
to have an F2 race, man. I
is
think
11
F2
the
11th is Cadillac. No,
uh,
yeah, it's Cadillac next
boys,
year.
yeah, Audi? No, not Audi.
Audi is having the stakes.
I
The
see.
stakes is Audi.
Oh,
You know.
Cadillac. Cadillac. Yeah.
Cadillac is the official 11th team, and now with Ottman, he want to form the 12th team. But yeah,
This,
that's basically, ladies and gentlemen, what happened during this break. Let's move to our next sector. Crazy but true. There is one driver who got
uh,
paid millions to not race.
tell me.
Kimi Räikkönen, man. He was driving with Ferrari in 2010. Ferrari wanted to terminate his contract 1 year earlier, so Fernando Alonso can join them. They paid Raikkonen 60 million euros to not race F1 in that year. He went out with 16 million euros for not racing.
Listen, if someone's
The,
going to
the,
give me 15 million to go relax and do things I love, I'm going to take it. I'm going to
I
take
went when Kimi returned to the paddock with the Lotus team. His success almost bankrupted the team after scoring too many points.
Wow. Wow, you're too
Yeah,
good.
you
you
do it. But yeah, this is the crazy but true story of this week.
and also, I understand because if you're going to talk about licensing, like last week, it costs a lot of money. So the more points you rack up, the more you
Exactly.
pay for
The
license.
more
So
the more license you pay.
your license is too expensive, man.
And he
Jeez.
was almost bankrupted them. Oh man. Let's move on to the next race, which is going to be in Imola
And
in Italy.
Italians love their Ferrari. Oh,
Oh, they love the Ferrari. That will be the first one for Lewis Hamilton. You know,
in red.
the
Uh,
in
yeah,
red
Leclerc
driving for.
he won there before.
Was it this one or
Oh, I know Monaco. He
Monza?
won Monza.
Monza, maybe. I think Monza.
Hey, okay, just
Let
checking. I know
me.
he won an
Um,
Italian race once. I feel.
I'm checking right now who won the stuff. 1 second, sir. Can we have please a music?
Dum, 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 dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, Yeah, please. Yes. No, last year Max won it.
I feel like Leclerc wants an
The
Italian
year
someone.
before, I think the year
Oh,
before is the one where they had the flood
yeah. I
because
might be wrong.
2023 there was no race. 2023, sorry, 2023. I'm sorry for the noise. I hit the mic. I think under
Okay, no problem.
2022
Mm.
was won by Verstappen. 2023 there was no race, but
Hey,
last year Max won it.
that's one.
That circuit is 4.9 kilometers. The whole race is going to be 63 laps. The lap record was by Lewis Hamilton 2020 of 1 minute 15 seconds, point 484. It's going to be a normal weekend, practice, qualifying, and race. And
Yeah.
UAE friendly time. And
Yes.
that's
Little twice.
unlike Miami.
Sorry. Yeah.
Exactly, unlike Miami. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us into our online prediction game. We are using Superbru. We have the QR code now on the screen and we're going to put it in the description and all the platform. We are going to have our prediction right now and we're going to lock it here and then lock it in Superbru. If you have your prediction before the weekend start, you will get extra points. Are you ready, Mr. Nathan?
I am.
Our
I use
predictions.
my reign as the wooden spoon holder. So someone's got to be. Either I got to make a good prediction. There has to be someone. Please look after me and let me make a good prediction.
Oh,
Right.
man.
Yes.
All right. So our prediction is going to be who is going to be in the pole positions of in the race day from 1 to 3, and who you think is going to have the fattest lap. So let's start with pole position. Who do you think is going to? And I'm going to look at immediately right now while we are talking. Who is going to be in the pole position, Mr. Nathan?
Right. I am going to just follow past experience, and I see
Yeah.
PS is a beast on the track. He is unstoppable. So I'm going to go PS3.
Piastri is going to be. I heard like now Ferrari is having an upgrade, so I hope they will come back with that. But yes, Ferrari it might be a long shot for Paul unless if they surprise us. But I will go with you in this one. I think Piastri is going because he's on fire, as you said. He's
Yeah.
going to be in pole position. All
But
right,
the thing
sir.
is, just before we go on, the thing about Ferrari is it's not just the car; it's the strategies also. I think we've spoken about that. But
We
let's
spoke
hope
about it.
let's hope something happens this weekend. Yes, let's go.
I hope they will fix the radio talks. Let's go, sir.
That part.
Let's. Oh man, I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them.
Right.
I saw like a post about Hamilton and Ferrari and
Yeah,
how he is
yeah.
suffering from
I
what's
was.
happening.
I saw also a post earlier about someone analyzing why it hasn't been clicking for Hamilton in Ferrari. Like he's the best driver in the world with the
Yeah.
best team historically. Why is this match not kind of aligning? And so I'll give that a read this week, and then maybe next week I'll spew some information to about it. So
All right. Yeah. Please let us know. Please.
yeah.
Positions from 1 to 3. Who do you think started from 3? Who do you think is going to be in third position?
From third, I'm going to give Leclerc a chance. I think being in that environment,
Yeah.
it will push Ferrari a little bit. So I'm going to give him third.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to,
give. Can
yeah,
I mention my third, please?
yes, 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 yes.
I think Mr. Consistent is going to get third. Who's Russell like?
Yeah,
I
I
think
was,
he's gonna be consistent.
yes. Yeah, I was going to put him second, but then it's a toss up between him and Max. But then
So
there's no Norris. So for second, I'm going to
second,
go Norris.
gonna go
Norris.
with Norris.
Norris.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
let
go
me
with Piastri on second.
All right.
And first for you is going to be
First, I'm gonna say Piastri. I'm gonna say Piastri.
Piastri, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my dude, Mr. Max. He's gonna surprise us with something. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
I feel it.
I was gonna say that always surprises us, not with first.
Yeah,
But
exactly. Hopefully he will do something. Who do you
something.
think
I
is
want
going
to
to be
see
your
the first
fourth?
corner. I want to see the first corner.
Yeah,
'Cause,
exactly. Yeah. You're
uh,
number four, sir.
number 4, I'm gonna go Max. Number 4,
Max.
Max. Yeah.
Why did I put Russell on third? Okay, I'm gonna put Norris on fourth. Fifth?
Just because he's impressed me so much, Antonelli. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with you in this one. Antonelli. And number
And
6.
I'm gonna have some faith in my guy. I'm gonna put Lewis at number 6. Yes.
Nice. Because Williams are doing well. Albon is going to be number 6. Number 7.
I will put Albon in number 7.
And I'm gonna put Tsunoda on number 7. Like he will improve little by little, but
Okay, I see that. So he still needs to catch my eye in terms of him being at Red Bull.
Yeah.
Tsunoda. So I put him at 8.
And I'm gonna put Science on 8.
Okay. Oh, there's
Number
Science.
9.
Who has been scoring points that I haven't really taken note of is Hadja. But I'm gonna.
Hajar is improving. I think he's getting now the car, man. He's better than Lawson.
He's
I
getting
think
his
if you
groove.
look at the rookies, Antonelli is number 1, Hajar is number 2. But with
Definitely.
Colapinto, whatever his name is, do you think that he's going to take
Colapinto.
Colapinto? Mamma mia! Or do you think he is going to have a surprise for everyone, being
I
Colapinto?
feel like that, but I'm gonna put Signs at number 9 for me.
I would put, because he's doing well, surprisingly, Ocon.
Oh crap! Oh my gosh, there's Ocon also. Okay, no, I'm gonna stick
This
with what
is
I
your
have.
first fine, so I'm gonna reduce it to $5,000.
I said crap. Oh, thank you, Mr. Stewart.
And your 10th position.
Then I'm gonna put Ocon. Yeah, I was gonna say
Ocon.
Ocon. I think Ocon. Yeah, did I say Ocon before?
No,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna put on my 10th is Hamilton.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
I think he's gonna still suffer from. What did you say?
Yeah.
Habibi. I don't know how to say it. They will not say Habibi. Mi amigo, por favore. Mamma mia. Like Hamilton will get out of the car, be like doing this all the time,
What are you doing?
Could you please speak Italian with me? Don't speak English. Just speak Italian with me. Tell me what do you need.
Maybe we speak a different language. I can understand that.
Who do you think is going to be the fastest lap in that race?
Fastest lap. Oh my gosh. Let's say Norris.
Norris.
Let's throw a spanner in the works. I think he's lost his spark a little bit, but I think let's put some hope
Norris
into him.
last week he got the fastest lap, right?
You see. That's why also. Yeah.
Like I think he want to prove the point or something. I will add Norris as well for fastest lap.
Okay, good. So
Let's finish it up.
I was just reiterating that Norris. I remember that he did have the fastest lap, so it's not unlikely that he could do something like that. Yeah.
It's time for Pit Quiz.
Woo!
Mr. Nathan.
Yes, Mr. Ian.
Question number 1.
Okay.
In which track did Pierre Gasly win his first race?
Oh.
Mugello in Italy, Monza, Imola, or Paul Ricard in France?
I don't know 2 of them.
Yeah.
Well, I know Imola and Monza, Mugello and Paul Ricard. I don't know Gazzy's history so well, but I'm gonna take a guess and go A. Mugello.
A.
Yeah, because
Mugello.
why is it even in there? So let's. I
And
don't know.
Mr. Nathan, you're
Oh,
wrong. It was in Monza.
oh my god.
Question number 2. Did Alonso achieve the Triple Crown? Monaco, Le Mans, and Indy 500? Yes or no?
Yes or no? I don't recall reading anything about those other Lamar and Indy 500. So I'm gonna go no. Let's go no. Let's see.
And your answer is correct, sir.
Boom. Boom.
Question number 3. For
Right.
how many different teams did Alexander Albon compete in F1? One team, two teams, four teams, or three teams?
Another general question I don't know. I didn't follow Alex Albon
Yeah.
really. My gut says 2 or 3.
Yes.
So
And the
I
final
will go
answer will be
easy 3. Let's go
three.
D. 3.
And you are correct, sir. He had driven for
Yeah.
Toro Rosso Red Bull before joining the Williams as the third team.
See,
Mashallah,
I
Habib.
wasn't
Now you
familiar
got
with
2 out
Toro.
of 3. You got two
Okay,
out of
good.
3. That's perfect. Question
So,
number 4. When and where did Lewis Hamilton win his first race?
that's
British
a,
GP 28, Monaco
uh-huh.
GP 2007, Brazilian GP 2008, or Canadian GP 2007.
Okay, so as a Hamilton fan, I
Yeah.
should know this. I'm gonna
Yes.
say, as much as he loves Brazil,
Yeah.
uh, he won the Canadian GP in 2007.
Mr. Nathan, your answer is correct.
Boom! No
He
more wooden
got
spoon.
his. You are not anyone with this spoon. You got 3 out of 4. Question number 5. For how
Mm,
many years did Daniel Ricciardo drove for Red Bull as a titular driver?
titular
7
driver.
years,
Uh-huh.
7 years, 6 years, 5 years, or 4 years?
I don't know what a titular driver is. Sounds
I
Balkan.
think it means number 1 driver or main driver or something like that. I think that's what
Oh,
it
okay.
means.
Okay.
I might be teaching
5.
you English.
Yeah, thank you. Please. Please. It's between B and C. So I'm gonna. Oh.
Your answer
Oh.
is time's going on.
B.
Now 10,
B6.
9,
No, A7. I don't know. I'm gonna say 7. Okay, A7. Ooh.
A7. And it's wrong,
Oh,
Mr. Nathan.
yes. No.
5 years.
Follow your instincts.
Yeah. Now, question number 6. For how many years did Sebastian Vettel race in F1? 16 years, 15 years, 14 years, or 13 years?
Sebastian Vettel.
Yes,
Was
sir.
he in what was his last team?
Aston Martin.
Aston Martin. Yeah.
And I watched
Um,
his last time. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with A. 16 because
A,
that sounds like a
16
decent
years.
amount. Yeah, a decent amount. And he's been around for a while, I feel.
He's, yeah.
So I'm gonna go
And you're
16.
16. And
Yeah.
your answer is correct, Mr. Nathan.
Listen, Mr. Ian, I'm too good.
You are.
I'm just, I know too much. I am too good.
You know, that was impressive.
16 million, and I will not answer another pit quiz.
Yeah. You would bankrupt me after that.
Yeah, too good.
But that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Thank you. But yeah, there
Thank
was
you
a lot
so
of
much,
learning to do.
Nathan. Thank you, Habibi, for joining us on this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked it. It is our first run doing this online recording for an episode. Every day we are learning. It is short one, but it's in between, and we are looking forward to speak and record again on Monday after the race as a recap. Please share and subscribe social, which you can see down there. Join us in your prediction online using the Superbru. Also, the link you can find in the description and in the profile and somewhere in the links. Mr. Nathan, thank you so much, and I really appreciate
you.
you
Thank you,
coming
Riyadh,
in
and
for this
Pit
week.
Banter Pit 2. It's always nice to come on here, so hopefully I'll be back
Someone
soon.
told me today that the pit banter is catchy. Do you think, guys, it is catchy as a name?
Yeah, let's hear.
I like.
Comment below. Comment below and tell us.
I want, and let's hope in the future we will get viral or like maybe famous, or maybe someone will come and join us, like someone famous, someone
Yeah,
who is an ex-engineer in a team, or someone. If you know someone, ladies and gentlemen, who is into F1, comment the name, and we will do a record with them.
that will be
I think
awesome.
that would be nice, like to have like three people, like 4 people. Like, thank you for
Pleasure.
watching us, and we'll see you next week. Bye
Peace.
bye. Bye bye.